Welcome to college football. I'm Con Jackson with NCAA two-time champion Nicole Muracco. What do you think of the football weekend? We got a great one.
Oh, there are a lot of ranked teams going against ranked teams. It's going to be an exciting weekend, to say the least.
In Missouri, they're rocking. We'll talk about that game in a minute, but the main game of the week is going to be Clemson, Florida State. Since 2005, this is the top-ranked teams we've seen in the AP polls.
Yes, it is. 5 versus 3. It is an exciting matchup. The storyline in this one is quarterback versus quarterback. Florida State redshirt freshman Jameis Winston, thrown for over 1,400 yards and 17 touchdowns. Tajh Boyd, senior leader for Clemson, thrown for nearly 1,800 yards and 15 touchdowns. It is going to be a battle of two Heisman Trophy contenders. Florida State has not gone to Death Valley since 2001 and won a game, so this one is going to be a matchup. The line says Florida State is going to win by 3, but I'm going to go against that, and I'm going with Clemson and their senior leader, Tajh Boyd. They're going to win by 10 at home.
10. Nicole, you're on record for 10?
10, yes.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If Clemson gets up early, the game's at Clemson. I will be at this game. I can't wait. You know, they come down, touch the rock, down into Death Valley.
Yes.
That stadium is going to be rocking. I think if Clemson gets up early, it's going to shake the young quarterback. So I agree with you. I think Clemson can win, but 10? Wow.
I can't believe you're going to be there. Let's talk about that. I'm a little jealous.
Wait. I'm going to make sure I'm in orange just for my own safety. I don't know who I'm pulling for yet, but it's going to be what they call it. Orange out with the whole stadium. That game will be on ABC primetime. You definitely want to check that out. Let's go to another game. Big win here in Georgia last week, not for the University of Georgia, but Missouri Tigers came in here, now ranked 14. They get to go back to their home crowd against University of Florida. Does Florida stand a chance with the rocking crowd in Missouri?
Florida does stand a chance, and the only reason they do stand a chance is because Missouri lost James Franklin, their quarterback, against Georgia. While that was a huge win for them, it was even bigger loss losing that starting quarterback. But I think the backup quarterback, Matty Mock, is going to have a great game. He is very underrated. He's flying under the radar. But in high school, he set the national record for yards thrown, which is pretty impressive. Although Florida's defense is really good, they're one of the best in the country, I think Matty is going to put this team on his back and win the game for them.
Who do you like in the national championship game?
National championship game right now, if I had to choose, Clemson and Alabama.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And what about your Heisman? What have you narrowed it down to the top 3?
Oh, man. I think Johnny Manziel is going to take it again. I just love watching him. He's just so electric out there. He escapes. He's like Houdini sometimes. You're like, oh, they got him, sacked. Nope, here he comes scoring a touchdown. So I think Johnny Football is going to win the Heisman again this year.
As a sophomore, which
of
course then he would come out to the NFL to a big contract. We haven't seen a double winner since the 70s. We'll keep our eye on that. But as we wrap up the show, we want to talk about the Pac-10, and we only got 10 seconds. So who do you like? UCLA, top 10. I think they're number 9 against number 13, Stanford, coming off a loss.
Oh, and this one, I've got Stanford. Stanford has not lost back-to-back games since 2009. So I'm going to go with they're going to pull it off, especially at home. If it was at UCLA, I'd give the edge to UCLA, but this time I give it to Stanford.
Well, Stanford's smart enough to win, even though they're right in the middle of midterms, so I don't know how they handled a difficult loss last week and come back. UCLA is playing with passion. I can't wait to watch that game. Nicole Muracco, thank you so much.
Thanks.
She's given us the line on NCAA games, and you can check it out each and every week right here.